Hey, what's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to be reviewing a product from a brand called Aberlite, and this is a foil shaver. It's called the Touch 2 Foil Shaver. So a foil shaver, this is good for if you need to cut close to the skin, but you can't really use razors. You get a lot of bumps, things like that. Now, this particular foil shaver is meant specifically to shave your head with, which I'm going to go over as I go. Now, this Aberlite foil shaver, now Aberlite's company's been around for a few years now. They're pretty new. Now it does come with obviously the shaver. It comes with some instructions. It comes with a charger, and it does come with an extra foil head. Now, the way this works, and one thing I like about this is that it has instructions that it even gives with you. So some of the things are just giving you tips on how to actually shave. So for best results, so the biggest thing, this is only meant for stubble about from 1 to 2 days. So if you haven't shaved your hair for a week or two, then you're gonna need to use some clippers to knock down, your heavy stubble first. It also says, dry skin only, so you don't want to use this with water or any shaving cream. Light pressure, let the foils guide, do their things. You want to use short circular strokes for the best pickup. If you have sensitive skin, and I did this already, or done this already, you're going to use a couple of drops of shaving oil and wait a few minutes to reduce redness. So I use Shave Secret for mine. And then last thing, it says to hydrate your skin, so maybe apply a warm damp towel for 2 or 3 minutes to soften the hair. So typically, this is why even when you're shaving with a razor, a lot of times it's better to do it after a shower or after you've applied a warm towel to your head to sort of make the follicle stand up. Makes for a better shave. Now, to turn this on, I'm going to take this off. So I'm going to take these directions off. Now, what you all are going to do, so when you turn this on, this is where it charges. So it has a charging cord for you to charge before you use it. Now, there's a button under these directions where you're going to hold it for a few seconds. So you can't just hit the button, turn it on. You have to literally hold it for a few seconds and then cut it on. So I'm going to go over it so you all can listen and see how it actually shaves. Now, from what I'm feeling, it definitely feels smoother already. Now, again, it has these grooves in here to where you can hold it like this, and it gives you more control over your shave. So again, I'm gonna hold for a few seconds. Now, remember, light pressure. You don't want to press down too hard when you're trying to shave. Alright, so back sides a little smoother, missing a spot over here. Then I'm gonna cover the sides. Then I'm gonna show you where you can actually get this. Now, so this does give a pretty good shade, especially if you're somewhere and you're on the go and you don't have time to, use a razor and get the shaving cream out. This is something you can use on a bus stop. I've seen guys, use 4 shavers on their head while they're sitting on the bus stop waiting for the bus to come. Now, for this, and this is their gold one, this is $79.99 retail on their website. That's gonna be in the description. Now, for 10% off, you can use the code WillWardrobe10 for an extra 10% off of one of these. So again, it's $80 retail, 10% off with my code WillWardrobe10. But this is the Aberlite foil shaver. Like I said, it's a pretty good product if you want, a close shave without using an actual razor. So this is called the Aberlite Touch 2. So if this helps at all, definitely like the video, subscribe for more. So Will Wardrobe. So if you're still here, one thing I forgot, YouTube. So once I'm done with the foil shaver, a lot of times my head is kind of warm. Now, usually I still like to sort of, rinse off my head, just kind of cool it down, and then put some type of aftershave. So you can use, alcohol, tin skin. Nivea makes a cooling balm that I like to use from time to time too, but I still like to, kind of put the alcohol or the witch hazel or whatever on my head after a shave. This helps with the irritation, make sure there's no nicks or any small scrapes or bruises that could potentially get infected. So also, these pop off. So remember, these heads pop off. So where you can use like a brush or something to clean them. Please don't wash these. I wouldn't put water on these. They're not meant to be used wet. So just final thoughts. But yeah, this is a cool product. If you don't like to use razors to shave, maybe you're too sensitive and you want to get closer than just using clippers.